Greetings once again to you, our dear friends. It's Urias here. And this topic today is very much on what most people are aware of, and that is the chakra system. All right? Now, you have, of course, 7 major chakra points. All right? But you also have minor chakra points in your whole body too. But this one is, the topic today is mainly on the 7 major chakra points. All right? And most people are aware of chakras and the points. Now, of course, you could say, well, Urias, are they in your spinal column? Well, if you had a look and with magnifying glasses, you would not see that there. But through their spiritual eye, you will see them within. Now remember what we told you before, your 3 bodies, the physical body, the astral body, and the causal body, all within you. So you have the spinal column, or the spine of the, of the physical body. Everyone is aware, and you're totally aware of that. But in your astral body, right, the duplicate of the physical one, you also have a spinal column there called the Sushumna, and in your causal body, within the astral, you also have a spinal column there called the Brahmanadi. So, in actual fact, one could say it's just like one column, we'll call it, of the spine of the 3 bodies. All right? So, they're not... They are different in the different universes in the ways of frequencies and vibrations, but what we're trying to give you today is a talk on the chakra system. So, most people are aware from the base chakra, and then you come to the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra point, the heart chakra point, the throat chakra point, and this one up here in the region here in the spiritual eye actually sits at the back in the medulla oblongata. All right, that is the 6th chakra point, and that then merges up into the Sahasrara, which is the 1,000-petal lotus. All right, so though each chakra point is like a dimension of mankind and has very powerful areas to do with all of your life on this earth plane. So, just briefly looking at the base chakra point, that is, of course, finding a house to live in and clothing yourself and feeding yourself and things of that nature, security and all those areas there like that. And, most people don't have to really worry about the chakras because you are doing those areas through those specific chakra points, like finding a place to stay, a house, or what we just said. Then you come up to the sacral chakra point, and that very much so is the seat of the sexual areas of mankind, and sometimes emotional areas can come in there also, and people are very much aware of those areas. The solar plexus chakra point, you come to there and you feel, and if you push in it feels a little funny. That is, or one could say, your powerhouse on this earth planet. Your powerhouse, where you get up in the morning and you go and get ready for work, or you get ready for your day and you do this and you do that, and it pushes you in whatever area you want to improve yourself in. And of course, that's a seat of all the great nerve endings. The 72,000 nadis lie there, and that is the seat of all the nervous areas of your body. So that is the area sometimes you get a little nervous in. People get nervous if they have to stand up and speak in front of lots of people, or sing in front of lots of people, or just get nervous going to the doctor or the dentist or things of that nature. So it's quite a very powerful chakra point, and sometimes people say how you call it here, a gut feeling in your gut, like so, and that is all to do with this solar plexus chakra point. So it's a powerhouse of energy for you there. Then from the sacral chakra point, we come up to your physical heart here, the heart chakra point. The physical heart's over here, but the heart chakra point. And the heart chakra point, of course, is a seat of really of unconditional love. You know, if you look at it in that way, many people see it in the ways of physical love. And that, you know, when you start to develop yourself in your spiritual meditation, that is when you can really start to experience the areas of physical love and the areas of unconditional love. You know, love without conditions on it. It's very hard for people. You know, most people can say, well, yes, I love my family, I love my parents, etc. But they find it very hard to give out that love to maybe the next door neighbors or people in prison or, you know, war-torn countries, etc. And that is because many people upon this earth plane experience love in a physical way. But as I said, once the lotus within your heart starts to expand, then you really start to experience love without conditions on it. And that is unconditional love. And that is a very powerful seat of Divine Mother, Divine Father, and God within. Coming up to the throat chakra point, then of course the throat chakra point is is a very powerful one, because that is where you express yourself through words. The way you speak at the moment, you talk with words like we are speaking with you, you know, and so that is also a very powerful area. You know, it's quite a sensitive area too, because you know how powerful words are. You know, some people may say some not very nice words to you, and you can become very upset, emotionally upset, or you can reverse and become angry, and it can lead into all confrontations. So you can see how powerful also the throat chakra is in those areas. Of course, our dear ones, these are only brief descriptions here, and many books have a lot more description, but we are just merging through them for you in this way. In the spiritual eye, which we said, the actual seat of the chakra point is in the back here, the medulla oblongata, and that is where, if you press down the back and you feel that soft part there under the skull, that is where the medulla oblongata is, and that is what is described in the Bible as the mouth of God, and that's where you come into incarnation on. So that this, and a lot of people sort of like call the spiritual eye that chakra point, but it's actually the medulla oblongata where it's situated. It's like a tunnel of light from where the goiti sits in the medulla oblongata through to the spiritual eye, the seat of Christ consciousness. It's like a tunnel of light, all right? So, but as long as you think of the spiritual eye, then it will connect with the chakra point. And that is, you know, much in the ways of developing your spiritual faculties like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, channeling, and you know, many others areas of spiritual realities, etc. like that. And then of course you have the what is termed the 1,000-petal lotus at the top of your head, and that is the spiritual gateway to your inner light of God, if you like. You know, so that's why we always tell our beloved ones to keep your thoughts in the higher chakra area, you know, from the spiritual eye up to the 1,000-petal lotus. Because if you can do that, then you will feel, number one, a lot calmer, and number two, you'll be able to cope with your life. You know, life is very stressful nowadays. As you know, upon the earth plane, you're going here, there, and everywhere. Everything seems to be rushing around so fast, and there's lots of stress and tension, worry, cares, anxieties, etc. So, by keeping your thoughts up in the higher regions, then that will help you tremendously to overcome those areas and problems in your lives. All right, so that there then is just a short little talk on the chakra system. Remembering too, you have chakra points in the middle of your hands, etc., and different areas on the body here, on your physical body. But each one of them that's the chakras I am speaking of, minor or major, work in harmony with one another through the 72,000 nadis, the nervous system in your whole body, like that. So I think that, and the chakras, of course, you realize give out your auric field. Now your auric field, of course, can change color. If one gets very moody or angry or depressed, etc., then darker shades of red will come in, and crimson, and darker shades of that like that come into your auric field. If you can reverse that and become happy, and love and peace and harmony, etc., and just wanting to be of service and help people, then your auric field grows substantially around you. And then it becomes full of the rainbow color of light, that you see in your sky. And then, all right, you do not see it with the physical eyes, but with your spiritual eye, you can become aware of it. And, you can always tell how good your auric field is. If you're feeling full of energy and full of life and love and, etc. like that, and you just feel so wonderful, then your auric field is quite a long distance out from your physical body. But if you feel, if you're sick, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling moody, if you're feeling angry, then the auric field closes in and it shrinks in around you like that. You see? So all the time you want to be filling your mind with love and peace and harmony thoughts and positive thoughts, so you can really bring out that light of God within you and know that all is well and everything is going according to your pathway back to God, like that. So that is for today, and as always, I, Urias, leave you in God's great light. Thank you.